Okay, this time everybody understand the concept of a mortgage of a house, and we are going to compare these three columns and these two rows. Okay, so I'm going to call it D and E. By the way, I sent you this PDF file. It's in your well, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to send you. Okay, over here, this is a scenario. You bought a house and you borrowed $180,000 from the bank. The first three rows over here, A, B, C, over here is 30-year term. So in other words, you are going to make 360 payments. But the difference between the first column and the second column is that this one is APR. That's what the bank says. Over here is annual percentage rate. Okay, annual percentage rate is 9%, and that means compounding, okay, monthly 0.75%. Everywhere you borrowed $180,000 under different condition. So here is APR 9%, here is APR 7.5%, here is APR 6%. So you make a payment, the interest rate per month is 0.5%, like that. In this case, how do you find the monthly payment? That is the rent concept of decreasing annuity. Here, the monthly payment is $14.48. I dropped all these cents. Okay, so that's we talk about dollar amount. $14.48. Once you make 360 payments, how much interest you pay? Look at this. This is over $341,000. Guess what? You borrowed $180,000. So a lot more than, almost like twice as much of your house price, right? But that's the reality, okay? That's the reality. On the other hand, this is a lower rate. So what determines the interest rate? Number one is is your luck. In other words, right now, the Feds decrease the interest rate almost 0%, so that means the banks can loan you money at a lower rate. Okay? So right now you go to the bank, well, probably you can get like a 5% or 4.5%, things like that. So the first one is a time. Yes, time has to be on your side. The next one is called your credit score. So credit score goes higher, that means that the bank regards you as like a more trustworthy person. That, yeah, okay, you look like you are going to pay us back, okay, so I can give you a lower rate. So anyhow, these three different interest rates. So look at the payment, $14.48 versus here $12.59. If you do so, your interest pay over 30-year period is over $273,000. Still, you are not very happy about that, right? Well, this is the luckiest case in this scenario. That is a 6% interest rate, same house, same condition over 30-year term, and your payment is $1,079, and over 30-year period you pay a little more than $200,000 for interest. But compared to this is huge. Almost you can buy a house, another house, okay, over 30-year period. And look at the monthly payment. The difference is a little lower than $400. It means like you can even lease a car or something. Okay, it's a huge difference. The second row over here is everything stays the same. Interest rate, first column is again APR 9%, but here the borrowing terms are different. Here is for 20-year term. So that means you are going to make 240 payments. Then you are done. So same monthly 0.75%. You make 240 payments, same principal, and what is your monthly payment? $1,620. Yes, more than this. Is about $180 more, but you can cut your responsibility for 10 years over here. Okay? 10 years early, you can finish this, but monthly is about $180 more. Here, the interest you pay is $208,000. So it's pretty close to over here. It's like a 6% over 30-year term. Over here is 9%, 20-year term. The interest you pay over that period. Here is over 20-year period, right? Okay, is almost the same. Here is for 20 years, you are going to make a payment of $1,457. The interest you pay is a little less. And here is ultimately the best scenario, 6%, and you are going to borrow the money at a 20-year term. So that means after 240 payments, but each one is 1,290. Isn't it something? The interest rate is lower, okay? Look at this. A lot lower, like $150. Yeah, $150 less, and you finish 10 years early. Okay, 10 years earlier than this one. So it is a very, very remarkable thing. Okay, so once you understand the mathematics behind this mortgage payment, and you are going to have what to do. Okay, so look at here practically what is the closest amount to this, 1,448. This is the least favorable option, but sometimes you have no choice. Okay, APR 9%, 30-year period is monthly payment is this. It's pretty close to this. This is APR 7.5% and the 20-year term. It's almost identical, right? Okay, the difference is $9 per month. $9 per month, but if you have a better interest rate, means the better means lower. Okay, if you have a lower interest rate, you can finish your mortgage in 10 years early compared to this. Okay. Of course, here the best scenario is this, but I'm comparing because the amounts are almost equal. That's why. Okay, so when you make your decision, of course, the thing is, can you afford this monthly payment? Okay, that's what you are going to think about the most, but you are going to consider all other options, like, so you are going to compare those banks so that you can compare the interest rate they offer, and the other one is the terms, not just always a 30-year term, could be 20 years. I have, even over here, I have no space for writing this, but there is a 15-year option. In that case, this one, yeah, that means 15 years, that means 180 payments, and that's it. That is cuts what? Time, the 30-year term, just take just half of it, 15-year term, yes. But what about the payment? Yes, when you have a 15-year term, you are going to pay $1,826, yes. Compared to this, it's about $370 more, $380 more. But then you can finish this one in 15 years. Okay, so I want you to look at the PDF file I send you and look at this, and then, well, just think about it and remember this. You can compute these things on Excel. Just you go Google, just go to, make a payment, okay, payment options, or you go to some mortgage company's website, and then they are going to have a format that you enter the term and the interest rate and the principal amount, and then they are going to give you the monthly payment. Okay, so you can experiment with the different options. Alright, so okay, this is the ultimate goal for our personal finance problems here. Just buying a house, we have options. Alright, next time we are going to go over for the final exam. Okay, bye.